Welcome back. I'm so glad you are here. Last week we talked about the 3 p.m. crash and what your body is trying to tell you. Some of you came back because that resonated, and I'm so grateful. Today we're going deeper. We are answering the question, how do I tell the difference between physical hunger and emotional hunger? Because here's the thing, emotional hunger feels like physical hunger. Your stomach rumbles. Your body sends signals. But sometimes what you actually need isn't food. Let's figure out how to tell the difference. One of the most confusing things about emotional eating is that it feels real. You're not imagining the hunger. You genuinely feel it. And because it feels like hunger, you assume it must be hunger. But your body is smarter than that. It's sending you different signals depending on what you actually need. Let me break down what physical hunger looks like. Physical hunger comes gradually, not suddenly. Shows up 3-4 hours after you last ate. You notice stomach growl, low energy, maybe a bit of fuzziness in your thinking. Most foods sound good. You're not picky. You feel satisfied after eating. It makes sense logically. Yes, I did eat breakfast a few hours ago. Physical hunger is your body saying, I need fuel. Now, emotional hunger is different. Emotional hunger comes suddenly without warning, happens anytime, regardless of when you last ate. You crave specific foods, usually comfort food, usually sugar or carbs, not salad. It comes with an emotion, stress, sadness, boredom, loneliness. Eating might feel good for 15-20 minutes, then you feel worse or guilty. It doesn't make logical sense. You literally just ate. Emotional hunger is your body saying, I need something, but it is not food. And here's where it gets interesting. When emotional hunger shows up, there's always something underneath it. I call these the 5 hidden hungers. First, rest. You are soul weary. You are depleted. You have been going, and you need permission to stop. Food feels like the fastest way to give yourself a break. You eat, and for a moment, you pause. Second, control. Your life feels chaotic. Things are happening that you can't control. Food is one thing you can control, so you reach for it. It gives you a sense of order, even if just for a moment. Third, comfort. You are stressed, sad, or lonely. Food, especially warm, sweet, soft foods, feels like a hug. It soothes you. Your nervous system calms down. Fourth, connection. You are lonely. You are isolated. Food becomes your companion. It's something you hold onto, to give attention to have a relationship with. Fifth, celebration. This one sneaky. Every good thing in your life has been tied to food. A win? Have a treat. A celebration? Cake. So now your brain thinks, to feel joy, I need food. These 5 hungers are real. They are legitimate. And they show up in emotional eating. So when you feel that sudden craving, here's what I want you to ask yourself. Which hidden hunger am I experiencing right now? Is it rest? Is it control, comfort, connection, celebration? Because once you can name it, you can meet it with something that actually works. If you need rest, you don't need a snack. You need to lie down. You need to stop being productive. You need permission. If you need control, you don't need food. You need to organize something small. You need to create order somewhere else in your life. If you need comfort, you don't need food. You need a warm bath. You need to call someone. You need to let yourself be held by a person, by prayer, by God. If you need connection, you don't need food. You need to reach out. You need to have a conversation. You need to be known. If you need celebration, you don't need food. You need music. You need to dance. You need to mark the moment in a way that honors you, not just your appetite. This is where the magic happens. When you can separate emotional hunger from physical hunger and then dig deeper to understand which hidden hunger is showing up, you get to choose. You're not broken, you're just trying to meet real needs in a way that makes sense to you, but there might be better ways. That's what we explore in the Restored Woman program. How to meet your real needs, how to nourish yourself deeply, how to break free from the cycle where food is your only solution. Okay, let's practice. I'm going to describe a situation and you tell me physical or emotional, and if emotional, which hidden hunger. Scenario 1. It's 11 a.m. You had breakfast at 7 a.m. Your stomach is growling. You feel a bit low energy. Most foods sound good. Right, that's physical hunger. Your body needs fuel. Scenario 2. You just finished a big lunch. You're scrolling your phone, feeling bored and restless. Suddenly you really want chocolate, even though you know you're not hungry. Emotional. And what hidden hunger? Probably rest. You need a break from thinking. Or maybe control. You need something you can direct your attention toward. Here's my question for you. Which hidden hunger shows up most often for you? Is it rest, control, comfort, connection, or celebration? Drop it in the chat if you're comfortable. This week, I want you to play detective. When you feel an urge to eat, especially something you're not physically hungry for, pause and ask yourself, which hidden hunger is this? You don't have to fix it yet. You don't have to change anything. Just get curious. Just notice. You can even write it down. 2 p.m. Wanted cookies. It was rest hunger. I needed a break. That awareness, that's 80% of the work. That's where change begins. If you want to learn more about this work and how to actually meet this hidden and how to actually meet this hidden and how to actually meet these hidden hungers in ways that satisfy them. The Restored Woman program is where we go deep. Link is in the description. Thank you for being here and for bringing your real self. Thank you for being willing to look honestly at your patterns. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are human. And your body is trying to help you. Every craving, every hidden hunger is information. This week, be kind to yourself. Notice without judgment. You belong. You are safe. Blessings, beautiful woman.